Milord, I see a shining, innocent face. The face with the dreams of a prosperous future. The face with the hope to work for his family and friends. The face with the ambition to strive for the welfare of his nation. The face with the aim to serve the humanity, and the face with the urge to establish universal peace. But my lord, what happens? He has to shed tears when he hears that a lively city of his country has been turned to graveyard with cluster bombs and daisy cutters. He has to shed tears when he sees that his own countrymen are ruthlessly killed with the accusation of terrorism. But when he sees his infant brother in blood, when he bears the crop of his father on his shoulders, when he picks up the torn clothing of his sister, when he gathers the scattered pieces of the dead body of his mother, his dreams are shattered to pieces, his hopes are dashed to grounds. He no longer remains polite or humane. He no longer heaves the sigh of pain, ignoring the meaning of loss or gain. He forgets the results of efforts and try. He picks up a gun and screams and cries. No more persecution will I endure. Death my fate, revenge my cure. Death my fate, revenge my cure. Madam Chairperson, a day later, I see front page headlines. Presidential palace in Kabul targeted. A suicide bomber blows himself up in front of a checkpost. Special news bulletins are aired, live and exclusive. Investigative journalists investigating. Analysts analyzing. Words of denunciation, words of abhorrence. From New York Times to Washington Post. From the really factor to the Larry King Live. Words of abhorrence, words of denunciation. But then there is a bang. Silence. Loud cries. The spirit of the bomber, the spirit of the killer, the spirit of the terrorist cries. Oh, Larry King, where were your live programs when I was picking the torn clothing of my sister? Oh, Robert Kagan, where was your Newsweek when my homes were being wiped off by drone attacks? Oh, Shija Nawaz, where was your Atlantic Council, your think tanks, when Taliban were your boys? Oh, Rafiq Zakaria, where was your Rafiq Zakaria GPS when Afias of Pakistan were crying for justice? Oh, Shoaib Mansoor, which Khuda ke liye did you film that could stop drone attacks in the name of Lord? Oh, Tim Sebastian, oh, Stephen Soccer, oh, Christian Amanpour, where were your hard talks, your live programs when I was picking the crop of my mother on my shoulders? Advocates of impartiality, you don't have any impartiality. Ambassadors of equality, you don't have any equality. My body is wounded, my soul is dead. Death my fate, revenge my cure. Death my fate, revenge my cure. Death my fate, revenge my cure. Madam Chairperson, look at the rulers of the world. When Gaza cried, they watched. When Beirut was burnt to ashes, they watched. When Kabul was reddened with the blood of the innocent, they watched. When 2 Brits are accidentally wounded in Baghdad, they rise to action. When 3 Americans are targeted in Kabul, they rise to action. When a few glass windows are broken in Tel Aviv, they rise to action. Where the audience, I ask, O rulers of the world, is the blood of a Muslim dying in Afghanistan, dying in Baghdad, dying in Pakistan, not worth your headlines, not worth your bulletins? Madam Chairperson, Time has come. Instead of lamenting upon the cruelties of others, time has come that we showed the world our strength, our courage. Otherwise, this law of jungle will prevail. This law of jungle will prevail unless no Ali gets up to combat the oppressors. This law of jungle will prevail unless no Hussein rises to raise the slogan of truthfulness. This law of jungle will prevail unless no Qasim stands up to protect the prestige of womanhood. This law of jungle will prevail unless no Tipu lives a day of a lion's life. This law of jungle will prevail unless we stop begging before the pharaohs of our time. And this law of jungle will prevail unless we give up this strategy of wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. For the audience, time has come that we established equality, harmony, justice in the entire world. Otherwise, we are not far from a state when blood, blood and blood will be everywhere. No more the call of pity and mercy. No more the sigh of pain. No more breath. No more life. No more wheat or grain. Whole of the earth will be a grave. Humanless world will remain. I thank you all.